You don't have to be training long to realize that the general public just don't get parkour. Like, they don't understand what it is or why someone would do it or anything about the culture or the history of the sport. And there are loads of reasons as to why this is, and also many ways that we can change this. However, I have condensed them into the 4 main reasons why the public just don't get parkour and what we can do to fix that. First off is something that we can't really change, and it is the office scene. From 2005 to the early 2010s, parkour was in fact really popular. Everyone and their nan wanted to do parkour, get involved, and be the next star athlete. However, that all changed after the TV show The American Office did a really bad sketch on parkour.
Parkour! Parkour! Parkour!
This sketch alone halted parkour's progression as a sport and basically turned it from this cool thing that everyone did to this just laughing stock and joke of a sport that has no point to it and is just mucking around and being stupid. Many people have seen this clip, and even today it still gets shared around, and there's always that one person out training that always shouts hardcore parkour whenever you do anything. And this obviously has skewed the way that parkour looks in the eyes of the public, as it is just seen as this lame thing. There are seemingly no benefits to it. Two reasons are kind of connected, and the first one is lack of positive promotion. I feel that whenever something good happens or is about to happen in the parkour community, we all sort of shout about it and pat ourselves on the back, but we don't get enough attention, and we don't give those things enough attention from the wider mainstream media. I think whenever something happens, something big, or a club or an organisation has done something really worthwhile, I think we need to get it into as many mainstream media outlets as possible, whether it's newspaper, TV, radio, or even on any podcasts. Recently, Esprit Concrete in London had a big BBC article done because of their work with mental health, and I think more articles like that is what we need. And Ignotus Parkour, we've had a couple in like little local papers like the Forest Gazette and the Inverness Courier. And although larger corporations like the BBC might be harder to influence and get reports into, if we start at the bottom with the mini local newspapers and build our way up, we're sure to have more parkour content in the mainstream media. Next is too much negative promotion. Now, this isn't people going out of their way to make parkour look bad, it's more or less the media reporting things to be parkour when really they have nothing to do with it whatsoever. This usually happens with urbex or train surfing, even though they are nothing like parkour whatsoever. couple of years ago in Moray, one of the local smaller community centres complained about people climbing on top of their roof. And to quote them, the people involved are doing parkour. Now, at a time we were just coming out of COVID, we were trying to get the Moray parkour community back up and running. We really didn't need this type of negative promotion. So I sent them a strongly worded but polite message asking them to fact check their information before they upload it. I was backed up by 2 members of the public who were supporting us at that time. I got a half-assed apology and nothing else really came of it. However, if this had been a larger scale thing, if it wasn't a Facebook post, if it was a newspaper article, it would have had a much larger impact, especially if it was a newspaper or a news article from something such as the BBC, a larger corporation. So the only way that we can really do anything about this is just to complain. We can't really do anything, the parkour community can't do anything if an urbexer or a trained surfer wants to call it parkour. Like, we can't really do much. So the only thing we can do is complain and summon our inner Karen. Go to every newspaper article, if they ever upload something claiming something's parkour when it's not, just complain. Ask them to fact check, ask them to reprint, whatever. The fourth and final thing on the list is completely the fault of the parkour community, and it's that we just can't name stuff. From the moves, from the people that do the sport, to the actual sport itself, we can't decide on what names to choose. And if it confuses the beginners, do you really think that the general public who have no idea about anything parkour related are going to be able to understand? And understand that different cultures, different communities will have certain terminologies for certain things, which is fine. But if we're wanting the global general public to understand about parkour and people that do parkour and what the moves are called, then we need to decide on some names. Like, come on. Even just for a name of someone that does parkour, we've got parkour athlete, we've got freerunner, we've got traceur, we've got parkourist, we've got parkourer. Like, let's just choose one. Personally, parkour athlete or freerunner is fine with me, not parkourist or parkourer, because that's what the little beginner kids call themselves when they start, when they think that they're a professional just because they've played Minecraft. Like, come on, let's choose some names. Let's see. It's like my 10th attempt or something. Yes! Yes, there we go. A culture-ruining scene in a terrible TV show. Not enough positive promotion, too much negative promotion, and our inability to choose names. These are the 4 main reasons why I think the public don't understand parkour, and never will unless we make changes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, share around with anyone who you think may be interested, and of course, click that subscribe button so you know when I upload similar content to this. See you around.